This story begins in the forgotten village of Black Hollow, where the nights are unnaturally silent, and every stranger is warned never to answer a knock after midnight. On a cold October night, Ethan and Olivia Carter drove through endless forests after attending a wedding in a remote town. Heavy rain hammered against the windshield, and fog swallowed the narrow road. Their GPS suddenly lost signal. Just before midnight, they spotted a lonely Victorian house standing on a hill. A faded wooden sign read, Raven Hollow Guest House. The windows glowed with warm light, though the building looked abandoned. "We'll stay only until morning," Ethan said. Olivia wasn't convinced, but the storm left them with little choice. An elderly caretaker welcomed them without asking their names. "I've already prepared your room," he whispered. Neither of them remembered making a reservation. Their bedroom was spotless, yet every family photograph on the walls had its faces scratched away. Exactly 12 a.m. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow knocks echoed from the bedroom door. Ethan opened it. The hallway was empty. Not a single sound. He closed the door. 3 minutes later, knock, knock, knock. This time Olivia opened it. Again, nobody. Only darkness. The strange knocks continued every 13 minutes. As fear grew, Olivia noticed something impossible. Every mirror reflected the room. But sometimes Ethan wasn't standing beside her. Sometimes she wasn't standing beside Ethan. The reflections seemed delayed, moving a second too late. Ethan tried calling for help in no signal. Every clock in the house stopped at 12:13 a.m. Then they heard footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy, impossible. They followed the sound and found a locked attic. The door slowly opened by itself. Inside stood dozens of old mirrors covered with white sheets. A dusty journal lay on the floor. It described an ancient curse. Those who answer the midnight knock invite their other selves inside. Olivia laughed nervously. What does that even mean? Then, a mirror behind them cracked. Their reflections didn't. Instead, the reflection smiled. Neither Ethan nor Olivia had smiled. The reflected couple stepped closer to the glass. One hand reached through, then another. The copies climbed out. They looked exactly like Ethan and Olivia. Every detail, every scar, every strand of hair. Only one difference. Their eyes were completely black. The real couple backed away. The copies never blinked. "We've waited a very long time," the copies said together. Ethan grabbed Olivia's hand and ran. Every hallway led back to the same attic. Every staircase returned to the same mirrors. The house had become a maze. Behind every corner stood another copy. Watching, smiling, the caretaker appeared once more. "You answer the midnight knock," he whispered. "The house always keeps the originals and lets the others leave." The lights went out. Silence. Morning arrived. Smiling, Ethan and Olivia walked out of the guest house. They thanked the caretaker politely. They drove away into the sunshine. Months later, neighbors noticed something strange about them. They never appeared in mirrors. They were never seen blinking in photographs. Every night at exactly 12 a.m., someone knocked 3 times on the front door of their home. Anyone who answered claimed to see themselves standing outside, smiling. No one ever learned what truly happened inside Raven Hollow Guest House. Only the caretaker knew. Every stormy night, he prepared another room for the next couple who would hear.